Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Welcome to MLB The Show 23 right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean. Today we are playing the Toronto Blue Jays game 2 of 3 in Toronto. We lost yesterday's game 3-2. We got off to a good start, scored 2 in the first, had kind of a base running blunder there, got called out for out number 3 on what was for sure a single that I tried to stretch into a double, and then didn't do a whole lot after that. Unfortunately, the pitching wasn't quite where I needed it to be. Gave up a couple of home runs in the bottom of the 4th or 5th inning, something like that. And that allowed them to get the lead, and they held on to the lead. We had a couple opportunities, but some bad swing choices led to some poor outs and led to a loss. First time we've given up runs this week. We've been shutting teams out pretty regularly. And then we give up runs and we lose. So we're either blanking opponents or we're losing. No in between here this week. We have one more game or two more games in Toronto that we'll have a day off on Monday, and then we'll be in Oakland starting on Tuesday. So if you'd like to see any of that, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, and you can follow along. Here are the American League West standings. Mariners were 17-9 following the loss. The Astros are 15-11. We're both 6-4 in our last 10. I think we've been able to gain a game on them because of like days off or something like that. It's been kind of weird, even though we're both 6-4 in our last 10. I look to dominate the Oakland Athletics. I mean, absolutely crush the Oakland Athletics come Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. They are 7-20. They are a miserable team. Not what I need to worry about right now because I need to focus on our current task. That is going to be Kevin Gossman and the Toronto Blue Jays. He is 3-1 with a 5.4 ERA. We have George Kirby on the mound 3-2 with a 1.82 ERA in Game 2 of this series. So, without further ado, let's get it started. I wonder if they have the City Connect uniforms in here. I don't think they do because they just announced them today, but we can check. Road. There is actually an achievement. Alternate, no. Jackie Robinson Day? Okay. There is, announced today, there are Mariners City Connect uniforms. They're going to start wearing them as of, I believe, May 5th, a week from today, or yesterday. They'll start wearing them on Fridays in Seattle, which is very cool. I like them. I think they look really nice. We got clear skies. Open up their roof, dog. Come on. George Kirby. Teoscar Hernandez. He is going to need a day. Oops. Off. X. Usually MLB The Show puts out a video about the 28 speed at the top of the lineup. Please stop. About them. So we should see notification about that here soon. I imagine the next update would have them in there. I like Crawford in the 2. Ty France in the 3 is not my favorite. That's where a Teoscar Hernandez can go. Suarez has that 28 speed. I mean, we are really killing the speed there. Then you got Pollock. Let's do that. That way when I flip that, can kind of rotate around a little bit. We're going to DH Hernandez. He should be okay. I don't know that I have a good backup. I could use Haggerty. But Hernandez has good speed. So it's not as much of a switch as you might, or as positive a switch as you would think. Bit worn out. Okay, we'll do that. Let's do, who's got... Nobody really has great... Evan White has pretty decent power. Let's do that. France. He'll DH. Who's on third? Suarez. Perfect. Should be a solid lineup. We got some cold hitters, some hot hitters on the Blue Jays side. We have a bunch of hot hitters. Bunch of good-looking hot hitters. Hotties. Hot with the stick. The Blue Jays are 15-11. Did I put that correctly? I just did the the
And welcome
description and title for yesterday's video.
With us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the
17-9,
Toronto Blue Jays.
taking on 15-11. I'd love to get back in this series.
Right after this.
Obviously, we're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination, but I'd love to force a rubber match tomorrow. Even a series loss against Toronto isn't the worst thing. They're a good team.
Today,
if I'm losing series or games to something like the Oakland Athletics, then it's a concern. But like Toronto or Philadelphia, those teams are much better constructed. So those are the games where you kind of go like, yeah, gave up a couple home runs, gave up 3 runs, couldn't do a whole lot. They're a good team. They're a good team. All right.
But just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
It's slowly going down, the hitting difficulty is, but not as quick as you might think. We're facing a four-seam fastball at 97 miles an hour, a splitter at 87, a slider at 87, and a circle change at 87. And a big slider and a big swing there as I got some big eyes toward the top of the zone. That has been my Achilles heel lately. And he went back-to-back sliders.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Can I get a little blue?
No. The grab on the run.
Springer had it. That was 3 straight sliders.
Batting second, the shortstop, JP.
Not exactly the start we're looking for.
JP Crawford.
Take a breath.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch, not
wow, the four-seam fastball had
played behind guys. Right. They loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
It's a slider way early on it. You can see the slider giving me some trouble here. All the way down at 84.
Next offering is down low.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
One down, base is empty. That one the other way.
Okay, decent bit of contact there. Timing a little bit better. Granted, right to the defender, but no big deal.
Here's Evan White. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Early in the
going a lot of off speed here with the first pitch of the game, first pitch of the at bats. Oh boy, went right back to that. The off speed there.
Barrel to the baseball. He's a threat deep into the count as well.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Oh, shoot. I thought I was defending with 2 strikes right there. That's why that was such a weird-looking swing.
Got him.
Got me with the slider off the edge. I am not seeing it well here. Ooh, boy, oh boy. Splitter-slider combo is probably going to give me a lot of trouble today. I need to be way more disciplined and not be swinging my freaking brains out over here.
Back here
here's our guy, George Kirby on the mound. Let's see, he has 29.2 innings pitched, a 1.82 ERA ball, a 3-2 record in those 5 starts, 33 hits given up with 3 walks, a 1.21 whip, 30 strikeouts. I always have very high strikeout to walk.
He provides a
what's it called? Ratios.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
There's a strike. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
I know he wanted another curveball, but no.
But that goes foul.
We have some speed here on the top of the lineup.
The 1-2. And
Bad,
now 2-2.
bad pitch. Bad
The
pitch.
idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
In the air, left side.
Had a little trouble with the fastball yesterday.
One up, one down.
A lot of them sailed on me.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Santiago.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Santiago Espinal. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. In there, and it's 0-1.
Second cutter.
Line drive, base hit.
I don't love the back-to-back on that cutter. I'm sure he called for something different on that first pitch, so I should have taken a note of what he wanted there. Gone with the cutter that I wanted to use, and then gone back to the other pitch, and then kind of try to get back on the same page with him.
Man at first with one gone. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. On the ground. Out on a bang-bang.
Well, at least we got the one out. I heard the steal thing. It wasn't really going to be a double play.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
The pitch. Check swing. Tried to hold
No,
up.
he
Down the field to first.
definitely
Did
looked like
not
he held
go.
up there.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Hard hit left side. On to
Nice
France.
grab by Suarez, and the one hit that we give up
Guerrero
doesn't do any
That
damage.
ends the
So
inning. Blue Jays held in
good
check.
start defensively.
Scoreless after one. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. Colton Wong up to hit.
Colton Wong.
Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft, made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot. Oh, that one rides up and in.
Yeah, and coming through the minor leagues, he was expected to be the #1 starter for the Baltimore Orioles and never quite lived up to that billing, but continued to fight.
Oh,
ups and
damn it.
downs,
Splitter
persevered,
dropped on
and
me.
after 2 free agent deals, he finally became an all-star.
Guerrero takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second. A.J. Pollock at the dish. Pitch is in for a strike. Strike one.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
The next pitch misses, and now it's
Good
even
layoff
1-1.
of the slider there.
Second inning here, no score. Next offering is downstairs.
That was a pretty nice little slider there.
Here's a rocket out to left.
Oh,
Varsho puts the squeeze
damn
on
it.
that
Just
one.
early
2
on
up,
it.
2 down.
That's all right.
The third baseman,
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 5th in home runs in the American League. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First offering, and it just misses. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next offering is in the dirt.
I mean, this is a no swing.
Brown ball to the right side, and that should be extra bases.
Can he get to
And that
two?
rolls into the corner.
Can he get to it?
Takes the
Can he get
turn.
to
He's
two?
digging for second, and that's a two-bagger.
I got maybe a little lucky there.
Fall behind in the count, you've got to come
I saw that they're bringing up Cal Raleigh in the next at bat. You know, and we are. Good to get Eugenio Suarez
Comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh.
going here early, especially back from his injury.
And first offering is fouled off.
That was it.
Well,
God
looking
damn
to get
it.
on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
The 0-1. Swings through that
Sean.
one. And there's a ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Here's a 1-2. And another ball. Three-two now. Ty France would be next. Big back with a potentially huge opportunity. Kicks and deals. Foul ball left side.
Fouled that
He'll
one
see
off.
another.
Lucky to get a little piece of that one there real early.
Payoff pitch. Swings
Oh.
through it, and that's a strikeout. One left for Seattle. We'll go to the bottom
I'm
of the
just
second.
not
No
seeing it.
score.
I'm not. That is so frustrating. That should have been a walk.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the catcher.
I mean, it's like I'm not even close. You know, like it's nowhere near the zone, and I'm just
That one's
ripping
in
it.
there. 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
On to France. That's one out. the bottom
Really
of the second.
acrobatic play there for Kirby.
Joel Springer.
I mean, that's just kind of stick your glove out and
Batter
grab
is
it.
George Springer.
That
And
is a
first offering
terrible
is fouled
cutter.
off.
Really? That was that bad?
Ground ball left side. Slings it across. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Matt.
Here's Matt Chapman. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. First pitch, and he just misses.
That one felt like I pulled it left. Didn't realize it was going to go that far out of the zone, but didn't feel great.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. Here's a 1-1. And there's the strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. And now the first baseman, Ty France.
The first baseman, number 23.
France in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. He swings and fouls one off.
So early on the
Pitch
splitter.
there, take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. That one down the line. Gathers and throws to first. One up, one down.
Oh my goodness.
Batting 9, the right fielder, number 5.
Here's Taylor Trammell.
Trammell.
Hitless in 4 at bats yesterday. And that's in there for strike one. Trammell measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
There's a strike. Top of the third, no score. That hits the dirt, and it's 2-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. And that'll do it. Mariners go down quietly there, and we are still scoreless.
The speed difference is destroying me. I'm seeing so many of those splitters and sliders, and they're so slow. And then he has mid-90s fastballs, and they just seem so much faster.
The 0-1. And downstairs. Gets under it and pops it up. And that lands in no man's land.
Why the hell did that give it to Crawford? Was Suarez not in a better position to try and get that?
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Kiermaier now. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. Bangs off the wall. Crawford with a relay home. Not in
Solid
time.
relay. I mean, that's a perfect relay. Both throws were right there.
These guys absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
This Toronto team has my number so far. My pitching is just not there. That one's more up in the zone than I would like it.
Line drive.
Pollock with a super slow read there.
Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And they lead by 2. And in its second with an
that is
RBI double.
back-to-back doubles.
The offense. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And next is the designated hitter, Santiago Espinal. And there's a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power.
Okay.
What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Shortstop,
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Grounded out his first time. In there for strike one. He's trying for third. Pitch is low. And he throws it away. Slides, but it gets by him.
Well, catchers can get a little excited right here when it's a shorter throw, but anything offline could result in a run. And right there, the throwing error leads to another run scored.
Next offering is in for a strike.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
I threw that one
Still
so
only
poorly.
one out here in the
So poorly.
That's to third.
I was hoping it wouldn't be that
Suarez
bad. I
first
thought it was going to be in the
and
red.
shed is retired.
I don't know if there's a way for you to like hit LB or RB or something to like cancel, double tap it or whatnot.
2 out, space is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one finds the zone.
That should have been
0-1.
fucking destroyed.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Oh, so they get back-to-back-to-back doubles. A
3 runs
throwing
scored
error
here,
leads
and
to
they
an
move
extra
ahead
run.
on to inning number 4. It's
Oof.
the Blue Jays 3 and the Mariners nothing. Back now in Toronto, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, J.P. Crawford.
All right, a couple left-handed hitters here. Crawford doesn't have the most power in the world, but Colton Wong does have pretty good pop at the dish.
Here comes a pitch. And a strike in there. Swings and misses. That's
Too
strike
early
2.
on that.
On the ground, right side.
Just early on the splitter
Tosses to the pitcher,
again.
covering the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
White swings.
These are
through
his
that
second
one
and third best
as he
pitches, and
comes
it's
to
all
play
he's
for the
throwing.
second time today. The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Ooh.
That one just misses.
Really lucky that was
good
not
take,
strike
especially
3.
with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now back, second baseman.
Colton Wong up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And there's a foul ball.
Yeah, it makes sense that that would be late.
Strike 2.
All the way down to 85.
On the ground, right
Oh,
side.
that circle change was outside.
Whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail it here 3-0.
Fuck. What happened? I know we got a little bit lucky, especially with the first 2 starters that we saw against
And welcome back.
Philadelphia,
Bottom of the
where it's
4th,
like,
we're
oh,
with the
these
Toronto
2 guys
catcher,
are not
Danny
great. Their
Jansen.
ERAs are pretty bad.
Right-hander back to work.
But we are not
ground
getting the
ball to
mistake
first.
pitches that I'm looking for here as far
Flip to
as
the pitcher covering. And a quick out.
a splitter or a slider that's way up and just easy to see and crush. I'm getting fooled by just every one of them that's thrown up there.
First time up, he grounded to third. In there, and it's 0-1. That's in there.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Got him looking.
Ow.
Down on strikes, and he knew it.
All right. That was unexpected. That surprised me.
Matt Chapman.
3 pitches, didn't even take the bat off his shoulder?
Chapman.
Ball 1 there.
Of course, we had a better slider, first pitch slider, than we did that time around. That pitch was fucking fantastic, and it went to the wrong side of the strike
It's
zone.
1-1.
Irritating.
The wind and the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Knocks it down. But in time, nice job.
Nice play
to
by
stay with
France.
it to end the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they lead at 3-0.
Not too late to turn it around here. We're not that far out. Couple base runners. Chip away at the lead. We have the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. We got 5 opportunities here. 15 outs.
A.J. Pollock.
His pitch count isn't as low as you might think it would be at this stage in the game.
There's a strike.
Well, these Mariners just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup.
Even the
capable of
4-seam
sparking
fastballs are
something.
low.
It just hasn't happened
Fuck.
for 'em yet.
And they take care of Pollock for the out. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Doubled his first time up. Swings through that one.
That was a
0-1.
half-ass swing at best. And I mean, it's not a surprise that it's too early, but I did not hit the button very well there at all. Fuck off. Come on. I mean, there it is. That's the one, of course, that I'm looking for. Committed to the bottom part of the zone.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Okay, fouled off the slider. The slider is like just faster enough to where my timing isn't
The 1-2.
terrible. It's
This
like
one
pretty
in the
bad.
near center field.
Drop, drop, drop.
Kiermaier grabs it on the run.
Just kidding. What kind of air you got up here in Canada?
The catcher. Cal
2 outs, base is empty.
Raleigh.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That missed inside. Ball 1. Good eye right there. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that's ball 4.
Wow, okay. Did not make that very
Boog,
difficult.
do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at
The
bats?
first baseman,
Ooh, that's a
number
good question.
23,
I
Ty
think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. That's ripped. Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
That was a good callback. France doesn't have the speed to get to second with that kind of hit out to the outfield.
Dream about one's in the cage. You're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
So digging in, Taylor Trammell. That's it
That's
for a
fine,
strike.
right at the bottom of the zone. No problem.
Raleigh on third. France on at first with 2 down.
Oh, damn it. Damn it. If I commit to that part, I don't know where to go.
Kicks and fires. Little trouble with this one.
Return,
behind the
return,
plate.
return.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. Righty to the plate. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. And that's downstairs and outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Julio Rodriguez waiting for a turn at the plate. Swing at a ball lifted to center field.
Damn it.
Kiermaier makes
Early on the
catch, inning over.
splitter, and it
Mariners
just
leave a couple They trail in this one 3-0.
Damn it. Just can't get that little bloop shot to get one run across.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Jays.
It's not even a terrible swing either.
The pitch. And ball
That's a strike. Man. Want to quit with your fucking bullshit back there?
Snags the liner back to the mound. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Two really athletic plays by Kirby.
The center fielder.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. He doubled home a run at his first AB. Bounce to the left side. On to France. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. Two quick outs.
15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. 1 for 2. On the ground to third. He dives, but he can't make the catch. No play. That's an infield.
I mean, that's a
single.
base hit. That's a solid base hit. Great dive over there by Suarez.
Sure is feeling some relief. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Espinal stands in now and watches strike one.
He's gone.
Merrifield on the move. Strike in there. Throw. Save.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
I meant to go slider
The
outside.
0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it
All
again.
right, so 85. We're going to ratchet up the
Goes
speed,
down, swinging
96.
for the strikeout. Some high
Hey, if it'll work
Ts
against
for
me,
strike
fuck you.
3. One left for Toronto, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
God, we only have 2 hits. Oh my goodness. I mean, to be fair, the Blue Jays only have 5. It'd be a 2-0 game.
Toronto. And now the center fielder, Julio
I mean, it might be a
Rodriguez.
3-0 game. We just wouldn't be charged with an error.
Rodriguez, 22 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Puts it in the air out towards left center.
I mean, that's what I've been looking for all day, and I cannot
Makes
capitalize
a nice
on it.
grab and a full sprint.
Almost a
Oh.
loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. And he swings and misses.
Big swing on a
Attempting at
splitter
one.
there. That was a power
Crawford
swing really
measures
early.
6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Bounce to the
Early
right.
on that. Just early. A little on
The
top
throw
of
to
it.
first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
White at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
That's a frustration
They
power
haven't
swing
scored
right there.
yet in this game, and with that swing, they're definitely trying to get on the board. That's the way guys go about their business.
Jesus
today.
fucking
It really looks like
Christ.
these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
What the hell was that?
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets
Got a little
him
distracted with the noise
1-2-3.
outside.
Offense held in check there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back. Here's the shortstop at the play, Bo
The
Bichette.
shortstop.
This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift.
Didn't see anything out there. I didn't look very hard, but
The right-hander back to work. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. Strike one. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
it's a bad slider. It didn't bite the way I wanted it to.
Too good of a pitch.
Now batting, first baseman.
There's just one bearded guy over there. Is that Campbell? I think Campbell just stood on the edge. And there. Murphy has a 5.14 ERA. Gross.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That hits the dirt, and that is ball one. Vladimir Guerrero
I mean,
Jr.,
what?
he's
What
made
is
that
that?
proud so far in his career, multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than that.
Nobody out, runner at first. See, how about this note? A little more than 400 games into his career, Vlad Jr. had the exact homer total and OBP as his dad. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Probably got these arms up just a little bit too late. We'll get that third time through the order.
Hit. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering misses. One ball, one strike. And a foul ball. Next pitch just misses. And it's 2-2.
So
Got him swinging.
here's out number one. I'd love to try and get Kirby through 6 here. Okay, I'm not doing anything offensively, so I would only need 2 pitchers for the 7th and the
If
8th.
you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And a swing and a miss.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
I mean, he thought about it. Where's my sinker?
On the ground to third, might be 2. Over to Wong. What a double play that was.
That was a really tight play on
2
first.
hits, no errors, and
Whew.
1 left.
Okay.
7th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mariners nothing. And welcome back. New inning getting started. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Colton Wong.
Can we do anything here? Are we going to get a gift at all?
And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
I imagine they're keeping a very close eye on it. I don't think they're going to let me try to get any momentum.
And a good eye there. There's a strike.
I mean, that was a
Pretty
4-seamer
rare
right down the
location
heart of the
right
plate.
there, right down the middle. This
Don't
guy pins
trust
the
myself at
edges.
all right now.
Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The count 2-1.
Oh, he got me
Swings
with
through
that
one for
splitter
strike
again.
2. And that's down and away.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Left-hand batter waits. Called strike 3 on the fastball.
I thought I was going to break inside.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball.
That's so frustrating. God damn it. I'm not even mad that I missed the fastball over the middle. It's just, it's when I'm committing to the bottom and committing to the bottom and he throws one up high.
Pollock up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
This is a series I would like to forget at this point. I mean, my goodness, this is not going well.
The 1-0. Fouls one off out of play.
That's what I want.
Left.
Fuck, it's what I've been looking for all goddamn day.
And a 1-1. To third.
Still early. I am early on every
Tosses
fucking
across
splitter
to
he's throwing.
first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the 3rd baseman, Eugenio Suarez. There's the strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Good eye in that spot. Two outs.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Mariners are down in order. Still down.
Oh,
3-0.
man. You can see that the game, it not only did it decrease the difficulty, but you can see how it's changing. It went with the fastball way more.
So they turn things over to
He had
the
just been
righty.
throwing basically, like, essentially he had been throwing exclusively sliders and sinkers.
Pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
You know, it's just kind of one of those chunks here. Probably lived a little longer in the higher difficulties than I maybe should have. Real lucky in those Philadelphia games with some of the pitchers that we faced. And again, you know, I talk about it pretty frequently, but getting off to a good start, very important for me. We got off to the good start yesterday, and then when things started to fall apart, I had trouble getting back into the game. Had an opportunity late, but just couldn't cash in. And today has just been awful from the get-go. Pretty rough circle change there, so we'll run it again. Get the fuck out of here. That is trash.
The wind of the pitch. That's a strike. That's strike 1.
Fucking like a perfect pitch. That was a beautiful circle change.
And that's outside.
2 degrees to the right, outside ball. Ugh. I don't know what happened there. Curveball, circle change. Maybe 4-seam up high. Change eye level. Change speed. Just kidding. Didn't really change the eye level, but did change the speed. We can go slider
And
outside.
the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oddly enough, so far, you know, provided Toronto doesn't score any more runs, we've just given up 2 3-run innings, and that's been it. That's all they've needed.
When a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Here's a 1-1. Just off the outside part of the plate.
I don't understand. I mean, pitch release perfect. Just On the opposite side of where I want it.
Bounced up the middle. And it gets by him.
I don't think it's that bad of a circle change.
Kevin Kiermaier
I mean, it's right on the
next up
edge.
for the Blue
So.
Jays. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And there's 2 down.
A little surprised that what the hell happened there with that fastball.
Here's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
He's going.
Runner on the move. Ball misses. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
They have more runs than we have hits.
Ready to begin the 8th.
They have more doubles
Now,
than we
Cal
have hits.
Raleigh.
The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Gosman back to work. That misses.
He's still in this game.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
I just...
The pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Something out of there. That one was late.
The first base
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try
Probably
to pull the
realistically
ball. He let
need
it
to get
deep,
one
took the
here.
barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now, Ty France. And that's outside.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Out front, rip
That's
foul.
what I'm looking for. Not a fucking surprise. It's out in front again.
Late swing fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Now it's the right fielder, Taylor Trammell. And a foul
That's
ball.
what I wanted. That's what I wanted all game long. I'm late on the 93-mile-an-hour fastball.
0-1 down. Rolled softly, but that
Early
goes
on a...
foul. Raleigh leads off first with 1-1.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Got him. And 2 away now.
Holy shit. I just cannot figure this out. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm too stupid for this.
Up next for the Mariners. Swings.
That was an
misses.
anger swing.
And that's
I'm
strike
so fucking frustrated. I am so fucking frustrated.
It's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
That catches the outside corner, and it's 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And the right-hander deals. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count.
Real
with
lucky
2
on that
outs.
All right, lucky to get a piece of contact on it, I'm sure, early. Jesus. Fuck.
On the ground to third.
Very early again.
They take the force out, and that will end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the eighth. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Whit Merrifield. And he deals.
Come on.
Missed.
Throw it. It's fucking perfect, and it's a ball. Eat my fucking farts.
Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as
That was a
much
bad pitch.
outside
That was a
kick.
bad pitch. That I can understand that one.
And a 3-0 finds the zone.
I mean, that one's perfect too. Come on. That is garbaggio.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I don't know why that... What the fuck happened there?
And down on strikes.
Wow, really lucky that he swung on that one.
Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
You have got to be fucking kidding me. That is a perfect, 100% perfect timing, nothing, and it's that? Dead fucking center? Oh my God.
And here it comes. Foul ball. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And that one fouled off.
I'm not going to head accounts.
Right-handed reliever. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that keeps the inning going.
Right there,
I did
does
go
a great
back-to-back
job of staying in
fastballs
the
there.
big part
Don't
of the
love
field.
it.
Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That one didn't
Takes
feel
low
great.
for ball
Fucking-
1.
Who gives a shit? Jesus Christ.
Foul ball there.
Who the fuck was that fastball?
Bichette
Good
leads off
Lord.
first with 2 down to the inning. That's a strike, and the count is 1-2. He goes down looking.
Fuck it.
Looks
I
like
don't
he's
understand what
heading back
happened
out
there.
for the ninth
That is
as he'll go
unbelievable.
for the
Vlad
shot
Guerrero
when we
Jr.
get back.
probably should have annihilated that for a home run. No idea why that pitch was
Now
that
the bullpen
bad.
for the Jays,
The slider
Eric
was just
Swanson.
not feeling it in that
Save
entire
opportunity
game.
for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
We saw Swanson yesterday. Weren't able to do a whole lot
And
against
now
him.
for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
Got some good bats
Taken high in
coming.
the draft, he's had
coming
that top
up.
prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Just
And it's
missed.
not surprising that he's
Swanson,
going with
29 years old, and
the
he was
splitter right
drafted
off
in
the
the
start.
8th
It's
round
83
back in
miles an hour.
2014. And it's fouled away.
And that's about a 10-mile-an-hour difference, which makes sense as to why I was so late.
Left-hand hitter waits. Next offering is outside. And now it's even up.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Two now. On the ground
Oh, Early on the
Guerrero
splitter into the
steps on
ground.
bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the
And
ninth.
another one of those, I thought I was at least a little bit lower. I don't know that I'm going to do a whole lot with it, but...
Evan White now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike.
Okay. Okay, got a little piece of it there. Again, I feel like I'm lower. I don't know, maybe when I let go of it, when I try to hit B?
And a swing and a miss.
Got me with
That's the second out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Wong in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That one missed. And now the count is even.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
On the ground to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these guys it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Wow. An absolute misery piece right there. Just it's like creeping through on something. It's just wow. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed 62 minutes of absolute hell, because that fucking sucked. We're gonna see how many strikeouts they had. I mean, I was striking out on everything he was throwing. I could not figure out the timing. The splitter was devastating to me, and I want to just move on from this game. This series has been awful. I mean, absolutely miserable. 7 strikeouts for Gossman. He pitched 8 innings of 3-hit ball, walked 1. Kirby gets the loss. He pitched 6 pretty good innings, honestly. 7 hits, 4 strikeouts, no walks. It's unfortunate that he got charged for that run, but I guess he gave up the hit to put it on. I don't know. The third run was scored on an errant throw, which is my fault. There is a possibility that it's a 2-0 victory instead of a 3-0 victory, which of course is helpful in the context of like, hey, a bloop and a blast, rather than like, okay, now we got to kind of try and manufacture a run here or there. But, I mean, we had 3 hits. Suarez and France, each 1 for 3. That's it. Whit Merrifield, Merrifield was 2 for 4 with a double. Knocked in a run, scored a run. Kiermaier was 1 for 3 with a double. Vaccaro was 2 for 3 with a double. And I think those were all the back-to-back doubles right there. We get 3 back-to-back doubles, gave up 2 runs, and then the last one ended up being a run, and it just... I don't know, man. Like, what an absolute disaster that was. And this series has been pretty miserable. We had 2 runs in the first inning of the first game, and we've been shut out for 17 consecutive innings. And this might be the first time we've actually been shut out. It was close, 8-1, 6-1, or 6-1, 6-1, the 5th and the 8th. But I think it's the first time we have put a goose egg on the board this season. We've blanked some other opponents. Now we know what it feels like. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully it gets better tomorrow. I don't know who we're facing off against. Listella. Okay, whatever. Logan Gilbert's on the mound, taking on Chris Bassett. He is 1-2 with a 3.10 ERA. And then Logan Gilbert's 1-1 with a 3.55 ERA. So tomorrow we'll look to get back on the winning side of things. We hit the double digit in the loss category as we have 69 days left into the draft. Not nice. Look, you're not going to win every single one of them. We give up a game to the Astros. They're 16-11. We're 17-10. We're going to see the Astros here in about a week. We're now into the, we're on April 30th, but we're into the month of May calendar, so you can see kind of what's coming up. We got a big, giant series, or big stretch between the 19th and the 31st. So that'll be interesting. A couple of Thursdays off. We'll get a real big stretch of games, 9 straight days of baseball between the 2nd and the 10th. And then June 1st is a day off as well. I think it's going to get a little bit tougher. We're going to hopefully finish off this series with at least salvaging a game, not getting swept. Haven't been swept in a while, which has been good. I haven't been swept since that awful Cleveland series back on the 7th through the 9th. But we're going to get the Oakland Athletics. Hopefully that's where we can kind of get back into a groove as we can start to think about the Astros. And I don't know how well the Rangers are hovering around 500. They're much better in real life than they are in the game. But the Astros are going to be our main competition. We don't have to see them as many times this year, so we really have to take advantage of the times we see them in the game head-to-head and take care of that business. Man, this one was rough. I am not happy with my performance here, and I'm hoping that we can get back into some positive at-bats. I mean, the last couple of guys have had the pitch styles to absolutely annihilate me, and then in the first game, they were able to bring in relief pitchers who were even faster with their fastballs. Today, they really let him go, and he provided 8 solid innings of shutout baseball. Like, that's absurd. And then they brought in the closer, and I wasn't able to do anything with it. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, and you can catch tomorrow's series finale against the Toronto Blue Jays right here at 6 p.m. Pacific time on the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next game, or maybe a different video. I don't know. Did you enjoy Taste Test today? I did. Good sports. Go Mariners. Goodbye.